Balaks and Balikas. I almost didn't see you there. It's Sabha time already? Wow, time sure does fly by. Speaking of time, can you believe that this year is almost over? Now, I know what some of you are thinking. Finally! Haha! I'm sure a lot of people feel that way. This year has definitely been different from those in the past. Before you guys came over, I was just looking at all these pictures from this year. There are so many fun things we got to do, all from the comfort of our home. What's that? You want to see these pictures too? That sounds like a great idea. In fact, I was thinking I could share some of these moments with you during today's Bal-Balika Sabha today. This year, we've gotten the opportunity to sing Dhun and Prarthana with so many different Puja Santo and Hari Bhakto from all over the world. In fact, every Wednesday and Saturday evening, we even get the opportunity to listen to Kirtans from Puja Santo throughout the world during Swami Bapa's Puja Darshan. Whoever thought that we'd be getting Swami Bapa's Puja Darshan twice a week? And that's just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to all the amazing love we've gotten this year. Like, look at this picture. This was the first time when we did a Mahapuja with the family at home. And to think that it was just the first of many. I'm an expert now. Oh, and how can I forget when we did the Akshardam Amlak Pujan Vidhi. My favorite part was when everyone put the stone on their head. Swami Bapa gave us such great love that day. It's like we've been right there in Ninpur with him. And look at this. It's all the bhakti challenges that we did at home. My Rath for Rath Yatra and Diorama of Yogi Bapa's Bodh Katha were epic. What has been your favorite part about all the cool opportunities that we've had this year? I enjoyed that too. Actually, I have an idea. Let's take some time to reflect and be thankful for all the good things that have happened this year. I remember... Wait, 1 second. Hey everybody! I just got word that Puja Anand Mangal Swami is on a live broadcast right now doing just this. Let's tune into this broadcast and recap this amazing year for us through a year in review.
Jai Swaminarayan Balaks and Balikas. We are reporting live from Robbinsville, New Jersey. On today's special broadcast of Satsang Central, we have a very special guest today. Let's head over to Puja Anant Mangal Swami, who will be giving us a recap of this unique year.
Hello everyone. Welcome to Satsang Central. 2020 has been a crazy year for all of us. As we come towards the end of 2020, it was not a normal year. This year will definitely be one to remember. So, when we went over some of the questions above, some did relate to the thoughts you were having for 2020. For many of us, we want to forget 2020. How can we even recap 2020? In our minds, nothing really happened. We might also become negative and see 2020 as a really bad year. But during Diwali, Mahant Swami Maharaj said that as Satsangis, we should be positive in any situation. And as Satsangis, we actually had a lot of things to look forward to. So let's take a look at the amazing things that have happened this year. First of all, Balaks and Balikas really enjoyed this year's virtual sabhas from the comfort of our home. Think about it. These sabhas were the best sabhas we've ever seen in our lives. And they were so good that the messages you learned from them could answer a lot of questions that you had. To prove this, let's take some questions from some of our viewers right now. Let's see what they have to say. Let's go to our special segment of You Ask It, We Answer It. So, let's take a question from our first caller. Hey, Jai Swaminarayan.
Jai Swaminarayan Swami. My name is Vijay. So son, with the whole lockdown and not being able to go to Mandir, I've been feeling very down lately. I don't feel the same utsaha for niyams like I did before. When we used to attend Sabha in Mandir, my friends used to encourage me to never slack in any of my niyams. Something doesn't feel the same anymore.
Oh, I see. Things are different nowadays. We don't attend Sabha in person right now, but don't worry, you can definitely find some inspiration from this Bal Sabha. Take a look at this Sabha from June 14th. It will definitely help you.
You may not feel like lions now, but let me give you the super secret master plan on how to become a lion.
What? Super secret? You didn't tell me about this before. What's the secret?
Niyams.
Wow, did you catch that super secret master plan? The secret master plan is niyams. We can never let go of them. We always have to remember that we are all Swami Bapa's lions. We always have to stay strong, be brave, and roar like a lion. Let's take our next question. Hey, Jai Swaminarayan.
Jai Swaminarayan Swami, I need a little help. When I have an exam, what's the right formula to get me the best results?
Don't worry, I have the perfect answer for you. Take a look at this Bal Sabha from March 22nd.
That reminds me, one day, Pramukh Swami Maharaj had handwritten a secret formula for us. You're going to see on the screens. On the screen, you can see Pramukh Swami Maharaj's handwriting. This is the secret formula. So get ready. You're going to repeat this formula after me. Ready? Hard work plus prayers equals success. Perfect. Once more. Hard work plus prayers equals success.
So what did Pramukh Swami Maharaj tell us? Hard work plus prayers equals success. That is the formula. Alright, now get back to studying. When you study, make sure you do prarthana as well. Just like that, the answers to any of your questions are at your fingertips through these virtual sabhas, which you can find on our North American BAPS channel on YouTube. Remember what Mahant Swami Maharaj had said. Be positive. We might want to forget the year 2020, but we've had so many things come out of this year. Yeah, virtual sabhas were great, but also we had so many virtual events that were memorable. We will be right back after a quick break.
You get a bad grade on your test. When you get a bad grade on your test, your friends make fun of you. When your friends make fun of you, you get really upset. When you get really upset, you want to get some air. When you want to get some air, you get lost and walk into a shipping container. When you walk into a shipping container, you get shipped to your kaka's house in India. When you get shipped to your kaka's house in India, you get karelanu shak for breakfast, lunch and dinner. Don't want karelanu shak for breakfast, lunch and dinner? Don't overreact. Do the best, leave the rest.
Welcome back everyone, and always remember, do the best and leave the rest. Anyways, let's continue on to our next segment, which is called Smrutis with Swami. So far, this year, we have had amazing virtual sabhas, Diwali, KDC, Ankur, so many events. But that's not all. More importantly, what do we love the most? Yes, Mahant Swami Maharaj's Labh. So let me ask you something. What was your reaction when you found out that Mahant Swami Maharaj wasn't coming to North America this year? We were all a little sad when we found out. But we got such unique Labh virtually this year that we would never expect we'd get this much. So let's look into that. First of all, think about it. Swami Shi is now giving us Labh once a month in our virtual sabhas through Q&As. Recently, Swami was asked a question on the topic of Samp. And before answering the question that was asked, he said, "Mane ichha thai che ke tamne badane madu che." He himself, without being asked, said he wanted to meet us. That's how much he loves us. Remember, we're also getting Labh of Bapa's Puja Darshan twice a week. And we regularly get Guru Hari Darshan videos in which we are able to do Swami's Darshan and see what he is doing during COVID-19 in Nainpur. He's doing things like reading, making a har of flowers for Thakurji, taking notes while reading, making Puran Podi for Thakurji, doing Thad, and so many more things. Another really cool labh was the Akshar Brahm Gunatitanand Swami Maharaj Murti Pratishtha. Swami Shri wanted to present us with not only God, but his ideal devotee Gunatitanand Swami as well. By the way, he missed us so much that he gifted us with Satsang Diksha. It was so cool that Mahant Swami Maharaj said that when Satsang Diksha comes to your home, that means that I have come to your home. Just think about it. We would be doing so many random things in our day, but Swami helped us stay engaged with Satsang by asking us to do Mukpat of Satsang Diksha. His gift to us. He is super happy when he hears prasangs of Balaks and Balikas memorizing it. And there were so many more events. For our very own Akshardham in North America, Swami Shri came live to the Amalak Pujan Vidhi. And also, for Diwali, he gave us amazing New Year's Ashirvad, and Bapa participated in the Chopra Pujan Mahapuja with us as well and gave us a lifetime of Smritis. So many events, so many Smritis with Swami this year. Mahant Swami has given us so much labh and Smriti through the events in 2020. But what was the reason for giving us so much love? Why did he put so much time and by giving us these Smritis? To find out, let's go to our next segment of Satsang at Home. The reason why Swami has put in a lot of time and care for us is because he wanted us to keep our satsang strong at home. He wanted us to be positive. Let's hear about how Balaks are staying positive during these tough times and making the most of their time at home. Dev Bhai from Washington, D.C. decided that during COVID-19, I want to spend 30 minutes every day to memorize Satsang Diksha. So every day, he would memorize and his parents would test him at night. Usually, he used that time to play video games and other random things. But because he spent 30 minutes every day to memorize Satsang Diksha, he has all 315 shloks memorized. Meet Bhai is a Balak from Robbinsville. This year, Meet Bhai's mother's business was impacted by COVID-19. When Meet Bhai found out, he thought, how can I help my mom in this situation? Meet Bhai remembered that he had some money saved from shoveling snow in his neighborhood. He was saving up for things that he wanted, but instead, he decided to use that money to help his mom. Remember, kids, helping your parents, helping your brothers and sisters is satsang at home. Another really cool prasang, Ayush Bhai from Northern Virginia decided that he wanted to please Swami. So what did he do? He read the entire Vajramut and Swamini Vato for the second time. Now listen to this. Not only that, he also read Swaminarayan Bhagwan's Jivan Charitra, Yogi Ji Maharaj's Jivan Charitra, Mahant Swami Maharaj's book Epitome of Saintliness, Pramukh Swami Maharaj's Divine Memories Parts 1 and 3, and Satsang Vihar 3 multiple times in preparation for Satsang exams. He had also started a Goshti with his friends at the start of the pandemic. That's amazing. Congratulations to all of the things that he's been doing. Tilak Bhai is a Balak from DC, and he used his knowledge and applied it to satsang when virtual school started in March. Kids at school were introduced to video editing software as a part of their technology class. So later, when Satsang Diksha Shloks video, part of the Rajipo challenge, were shared with Bal-Balika Mandar to help them memorize the shloks, he realized they were only in Gujarati or English, but he wanted to memorize them in Sanskrit. So he started using the school software to make his own videos. One video for each shlok he was memorizing with different pictures of Maharaj, Hari Krishna Maharaj, Mahan Swami Maharaj, with the shlok in Sanskrit at the bottom and audio in the Sanskrit shlok to go along with it to help him memorize. That is amazing. He also was curious to learn what his dad did for work, and so wanted to know if he can learn coding and asked where he should start learning coding. So his dad introduced him to JavaScript, and he currently is learning and teaching himself how to do basic JavaScript coding. And last prasang, Nishchay Bhai is a Badak from Long Island. He memorized the Sahajanan Namawali, Akshar Purushottam Siddhant Gnanam, and currently he is memorizing Satsang Diksha in Sanskrit and completed 216 shloks so far. Also, he has learned how to write Gujarati during lockdown. Can you guess his age? He must be older, right? You know what? His age is only 7 years old. Everyone would like to give a special thanks to a few people. Thank you, Mahan Swami Maharaj, for giving us amazing lab to stay good at home. Along with that, we want to thank our Santo and the national and regional Karyakars who've been spending 20 to 30 hours a week. Yes, that's right, at least 20 to 30 hours, sometimes even more, but 20 to 30 hours a week to make these virtual sabhas amazing for us. We'd like to thank all of you for watching this sabha and making sure that you learn the lessons that need to be learned. Well, that's all we have for this week's show. Remember what Mahan Swami Maharaj has said, be positive. As lions of Swami Shri, we should always keep our satsang strong, and in our free time, we should help out our family and build on our skills. Who said we should forget 2020? For us, we had a very memorable year. Look at all the great things that have happened. Thanks for joining us for today's special 2020 edition of Satsang Central.
Thank you guys so much for reflecting on this unique year with me today. We've had such a great time doing Smriti of all the unique things we got to do at home with our family and of course with Swami Bappa. I shared some of my great memories, but now I want to see what your favorite memories are. That brings me to the Bhakti Challenge for this week. This week's Bhakti Challenge is to illustrate and write out one thing that you are thankful for this year. This can be a family project. Have everyone in your family share what they're thankful for during Ghar Sabha. Remember, the Bhakti Challenge is due at 10 p.m. EST Eastern Standard Time on Friday. Last week, we reflected on Pramukh Swami Maharaj's life. Let's take a look at your submissions before we go into Sankalp Dun for Swami Bappa's health, the health and well-being of our Pujya Santo and Hari Bhakto, the quick and successful completion of Akshardham in North America, for a quick end to the coronavirus pandemic, the health and safety of everyone affected, and that we are able to develop and maintain SUMP within our families and mandals. Thank you for joining me in recapping this special Sabha. See you all next week. Jai Swaminarayan.
This year has been unlike any other. Despite the challenges that COVID-19 brought this year, one thing has remained constant, and that has been our ability to do satsang, attend Bal-Balika Sabha, and perform bhakti. This year brought us the opportunity to attend Sabha from our own homes. In addition, we were also able to celebrate several historic moments with Mahant Swami Maharaj, and we were able to celebrate so many different festivals with him and our families. Earlier in the year, we celebrated the festival of Holi. Then, we celebrated Guru Purnima. This Guru Purnima was unlike any other because on this day, our Guru gave us the gift of Satsang Diksha. On Janmashtami, we celebrated Bhagwan Shri Krishna's birthday. A few months later came Sharad Purnima. This Sharad Purnima was unlike any other because this year, Hari Krishna Maharaj's Murti was accompanied by Akshar Brahm Gunatitanand Swami's Murti. And lastly, close to the end of the year, we celebrated Diwali and New Year's in our homes with our families. In just a few days, we will also have the opportunity to celebrate our beloved Guru, Pramukh Swami Maharaj's birthday. With all the challenges that this year has brought us, we are thankful that Maharaj and Swami have blessed us by bringing satsang and bhakti to our very own homes.